Hello, YouTube. I'm Sam,
And I'm Oren.
also known as Trivia Nerds 8086. And, we're here to introduce you to ourselves. And the best way we thought to do that would be to do a who's most likely to question and answer thing. So we've got 90 questions. We're going to try and get through them as quick as possible because we don't want this video to take forever. So we hope you like what you hear. And we'll hopefully try to make this more of a regular thing. Not necessarily this type of video, but other videos. Alright, here we go. Question 1.
Question 1. Who is most likely to forget an anniversary?
Well...
Probably me. I'm
yeah.
not quite as good with dates.
I have them all in my calendar on my phone,
Yeah,
so
that
that's probably
certainly
why.
helps.
Who's most likely to cheat? Neither of us, because at least I don't think so, because we were both in relationships that ended due to the other one cheating.
Yes.
We didn't break up 2 previous relationships to get together. I was cheated on, he was cheated on. We met later.
Yeah.
So, definitely not a fan of cheating.
Who is most likely to do double texting?
What the flying...
I'm not really sure what that is.
Maybe
Is it
sending
texting?
the same question multiple times, I guess? I don't know. Or texting.
Texting 2 people at the same time?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think either of us, since we don't really know what the heck that is. Who's most likely to cook a romantic dinner? To cook a romantic dinner and do like all the accoutrements of like candles and music and blah. Him. Not me. Currently, who's cooking more? Just in general? Me.
Yeah.
But that's just, pandemic crap.
Who is most likely to send a dirty text to the wrong person?
I think we're both really careful about that, so hopefully none of us.
Probably neither of us.
Yeah, if we're lucky. That seriously, if we get lucky. Who is the most likely to embarrass the other person while drunk? Well, we both get entertaining in different ways when we've had alcohol, so he gets really chatty. It's funny. He's
I'm
really the
apparently
quiet one.
entertaining but not embarrassing.
We haven't seen you in a public setting that drunk.
That's true.
So who knows? Maybe it could be him. Me, I wind up having even less filter than I do normally, so probably me.
Who is most likely to get cold feet on our wedding day?
Me. I think. I don't know. Do you think it's me, or do you think it was you?
I'm not very good in front of crowds, but I don't see myself getting cold feet.
See, I have my fears about it for other reasons. So, who is most likely to post a kissing picture on their Instagram? Well, substitute the word Instagram for Facebook, since neither of us have Instagram. Be me. Though, if we did.
Who is most likely to buy the other person a gift they hate? Probably me.
It's just the typical guys don't necessarily know what their girls want or need or own or any of that already thing, and they think they're doing the right thing. It's done with love. It's just not right. Who is most likely to lie to their friends about their sex life in relationships? Neither of us, because...
I just tend to avoid the subject altogether.
Try to, yeah. None of our friends... Well, okay, we have one friend who actually cares, but I'm straight up with him about it. I don't care, because he's weird and entertaining that way. So.
Who is most likely to write a love poem? Probably me.
He hasn't, but yeah. Who is most likely to want to get married? I only seem to want to, at least lately, because of my family and the pressures of, hey, dude, you guys have been together for 10 years, over 10 years now.
Yeah.
And so get a move on. He's bought me jewelry before, like both of the rings I'm wearing are from him and things, so it's not like we're not on that road. It's just not yet.
Who is most likely to get jealous over something silly?
Me. I'm more
Yeah,
emotional.
probably.
I'm far more emotional. I wish you would be that whole me Tarzan, you Jane sometimes, like the showing.
I don't like possessive guys, so I don't
No,
want to be one either.
I just occasionally. It would be nice if you showed some sort of like. If some guy showed interest in me, though, I would want you to have that moment of, yeah, nice, but she's mine. Like I, every girl wants their guy to have that moment, not possessive to the point that he's like psychotic, but
Well, not necessarily jealous, but protective
Yeah.
at the very least.
yeah, that's more what I want. Who's most likely to forget their vows on their wedding day?
I can see me doing that.
If we're not allowed to write them down, probably both of us. Honestly. Yeah.
Who is most likely to break up with someone? Neither of us, really.
Yeah. I think if I had to, I would, though. Who is most likely to don't like their future mother-in-law? Well, me. His, probably, I think, out of the two, like out of the mothers, out of my mom and your mom, I don't know. I think I can see myself getting more frustrated at your mom
Yeah,
than
probably.
you could at mine if she were still around.
Who is most likely to have a crush on someone else?
Like celebrities or just
Or just friend? I don't know. It's not very specific.
if it's celebrities, it's probably me. But I never act on any of those things. It's just a crush.
No, I don't think I've had crushes in a long time.
No. I definitely find people attractive, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's out and out crush. Who's most likely to want to start a family soon? Definitely. I don't want children. And haters gonna hate. I don't care. Everybody's allowed their own opinion. And that's mine.
Who is most likely to drunk text their ex?
If either of us had their number, it would probably still be you.
Probably.
More than likely. Who is most likely to forget the birthday of their partner? Again, same question as the anniversary.
Yeah.
Probably
Again,
him.
not very good with dates. Luckily, I haven't forgotten anyone's birthday
Yet.
yet.
Who's most likely to say I love you first? He says I did, but I thought he did. So, I don't know. We both thought we did. It was within like a week of each other if it did happen, so.
Yeah.
I blanked out on doing it if I did.
Who's most likely to spend the most money on their partner?
Well, probably me.
Probably you, yeah.
Yeah. Who is the most likely to yell at their partner? Oh, we wound up switching. Oops.
Yes, we did.
Sorry. To yell at their partner, that would be me. I'm loud. I'm very loud. Who's most likely to earn more money?
Probably you.
Yeah, currently. Anyway, we're hoping that will change. Effing COVID didn't screw things up so much.
Who's most likely to win every argument? Neither. Really.
No, we usually either just both give up or and kind of walk away from it for a while and then just kind of forget that it happened.
Yeah.
Type thing. Every argument, yeah, more often than not, that's kind of how it goes. It just kind of peters out and we deal with it. And deal with it by not dealing with it, I guess. I don't know. Who's most likely to make their partner lose weight? Neither one of us is forcing each other to get in shape. I am trying to force myself because I am overweight and I don't want to be dealing with that any longer than I have had to have been. Tongue twisters.
Who is most likely to dream about someone other than their partner?
Me.
Yeah, probably. I haven't had any vivid dreams in a very long time.
I have weird dreams all the time. I had a really weird one the other day, and I'm not going to bring that one up right now. but if I ever feel like maybe we'll do a vloggy, podcasty, whatever thing this is, one day and talk about weird dreams that we can remember, and we'll bring that up then. Who's most likely to smell their partner's clothes when folding it? I have. You have good smelling detergent. And Bounce smells really good when
That's true.
Yeah, so.
Who's most likely to write a love song?
Same thing.
I'm not much of a songwriter. But
Yeah, but it's basically poems. You just put
poems
music
set
with
to
it.
music. That's true.
I know you can't necessarily write music, but I'm sure you could find a song to sing it to or something. I don't know. Who's most likely to miss their partner? Well, I've been on vacation a few times, and you've gone away, and I'm usually the one to text or call.
That's true.
More than you. You tend to just ignore me when you're not around me.
It's also because when you've been on vacation, it's hard to get a hold of you, and I don't know what you're up to.
True. But the same thing. But technically, then, when you go on vacation, you should be the one to call me, but you never do. I always have to just text you or call you and go like, hey, what's up? I miss you, you shithead. Idiot. Schmoopy.
Who's most likely to make up cute nicknames for their partner?
Me.
Yes.
He is Schmoopy. He is also idiot. Sit up. You look shorter than me. It's creepy. Who's most likely to steal from their partner? Neither of us have done that.
Yeah. Who's most likely to not like their future father-in-law?
Well, actually, I think we're about tied.
Yeah, we're about even in that regard.
Like, I love his parents for having him. Other than that, that's about it. And that's pretty much your thoughts on my dad right now. That's my thoughts on my dad right now. Yeah. Who's most likely to seduce their partner? Neither one of us. I don't know. I don't do that. Usually. I don't think I do.
Depends on what you're wearing.
Oh, thanks. I guess if we're going out and we're dressed up or something, I guess it's me. I'm usually not in the mood for things, though, in that regard.
Who is most likely to lie to their partner?
Me. Maybe. I don't know. You, maybe. My initial thought was actually you. I just changed it on the fly here.
Yeah, I think we're about even in that.
We do try not to lie to each other, of course, but they're just, sometimes it's better not to say anything. Who's most likely to talk about nothing else than your relationship? Neither. I don't think.
Probably you. I don't tend to talk about it very much with other people.
With other people, yeah, but just talking about it with you, it's neither.
Yeah,
it's not really
that's
either
true.
of us. But I get put into the spot where it's, okay, so what's new with you two? More often than not. And it drives me a little crazy.
Who's most likely to not like their partner's friends?
Well, since we have the same friends,
Yeah.
neither. Who is most likely to mention their ex
Probably.
during an annoying rant? Probably me.
Yeah.
Like if I'm just annoyed at the world or something, I tend to think about stupid things that have happened in the past, and that would lead you to exes. So that's just, life.
Yeah. Who's most likely to flirt with the server at a restaurant? Neither of us, really.
We've both been on that side of it too, so it's like, no.
You're more likely to talk to the server at a restaurant.
I'm more likely to talk to anybody. For crying out loud, I'm made friends with random people all the time. Like, I'll strike up a conversation if I find... I try to compliment people, at least one person a day, but the world is so... when it comes to being complimented and things. Like, every time I say, like, hey, I like your pants, I love your purse, oh my god, your shoes are cute, or whatever. Like, I've even said that to guys too, like, dude, I like your shoes, or
Mm-hmm.
and most reactions is, oh, thank you, and then they walk away like, that was just a weird joke. Like, you can see it in their head. They're thinking, like, she's screwing with me. Yeah, no. People are very weird that way. Who is most likely to start a fight? Me. I'm more emotional.
You're the more opinionated one. Generally.
I like the word emotional over opinionated. Thank you. Here we go. You.
Who's most likely to stay at home with the kids?
If we ever get to the point of having children, it'll be
probably
him.
Be me, yeah.
Who is the most likely to fart in front of their partner? Depends on what we had for lunch or supper or anything. We're both not afraid to. I am, like, I'm sorry. It happens. You burp. You fart. It's bodily functions. You can't necessarily control them. You can try to run out of the room and do it before it happens, but it usually makes it more entertaining.
Yeah.
You are.
Who's most likely to surprise their partner?
Him.
Yeah, you've surprised me on a few occasions. It depends on
when. I don't even remember doing. When? Give me an example.
Birthdays, anniversaries.
Those don't count. You know that stuff's coming. Like,
not necessarily.
Well, the day I was feeling like garbage, you made your room into that tropical getaway, and you had a bar of chocolate. My womanly fun had shown up, and so I'm, really fun to be around during that week, as are probably a good chunk of women. And I come in to his place for supper the night, and I see the light is on, and I'm like, well, what's going on here? And I see the chocolate bar, and I'm like, what's this? And he's like, oh, I could tell you were having a bad day, so when I went out, I got you this. And it's like, aw. So things like that, he is definitely more, no, birthdays doesn't count, and anniversaries doesn't count. Those are expected to give you things. I'm talking about random days of the week. Where, like, the time when you brought home that rose, you were just like, I was thinking of you, and I brought you a rose. And even though I'm not a huge fan of roses, it's still a nice gesture. Who is most likely to look good in their partner's clothes? Him. Because if I tried to put on anything of his currently, it would be very Hulk smash. Because I'm fat. And he is a twig. Although he is getting pudgy. In the most wonderful way. It's making me feel great.
Who's most likely to forget their first kiss?
You?
Probably me, honestly. I
Wasn't...
tend to forget little details.
Yeah, but you at least remember when yours happened. Right? Was that the one in the school? Or
It was a Halloween
or at
party
the
I
party?
went
That was your first guess.
to. Yeah.
What grade? What grade?
It was after I was out of school. I was 20, I think.
Dude, late bloomer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I had my grade 6, at least. What? The brother of the older brother of the guy who was in my class, he was dating one of my friends, the younger brother, and they sort of set me up with his older brother. And somewhere along the lines, he stopped me one day after when we were playing after school and everything, and he stopped me and he just kind of planted a kiss on me, and I thought it was the most disgusting thing on the planet. Continued to play, and then we never really dated again after that moment, because it was just like, ew, relation, yeah, boys are gross. And now we've got these are funny, most likely, 2 questions, although the other ones were kind of funny too. Some of them were serious, but most of them were funny, or at least the way we answered them were.
Who's most likely to forget why they walked into a room?
Me.
I do that daily.
I do that too.
I used
So
to do
both
that all
of
the
us
time
were...
at work too.
Wait, why did I come in the fridge?
Exactly.
And then you have to go back out and hope that it comes back
I have
to
to go
you.
back to where I was before, and when I was doing what I was doing when I thought of it, and then I remember.
Been there, done that, lots. Oh, your phone needs